Why is he ignoring you? 37 honest reasons to decode a guy's mind. Is a guy giving you the cold shoulder? You're asking, why is he ignoring me, and it's driving you crazy. Here's a few reasons why he's acting this way. It's really frustrating when a guy ignores you. Anyone who's been ignored knows the feeling well and would most likely never want to feel it again. It also might leave you with a lot of questions. How worrying too much about him ignoring you can ruin everything. So if he's not texting back right away, maybe it's not him ignoring you but a matter of him just being busy with work, his family, or something else entirely. It's incredibly easy to take things personally, but try to see things from his perspective. Maybe a personal matter occurred and he had to deal with it first, or maybe he's just hanging out with friends. 1. He's losing interest in you slowly. He was infatuated by you when he first met you, but as time passed, he's probably getting bored or has found something better to do. 2. You misunderstood him. He isn't interested in you in the first place. He never really liked you that way, but you just misunderstood him and assumed he was in love with you. 3. He has a lighter attitude toward love. He's more easygoing about love, and takes it easy in the relationship. He probably doesn't read fairy tales or romance novels, and doesn't really think a relationship is that big of a deal just yet. 4. He doesn't know how to handle the situation. He doesn't really like you, and feels too awkward to admit it. He's flirted with you, but now his wise mind has convinced him that ignoring you is a better alternative to telling you that he's not interested. 5. There's something else going on in his life. He's got something more exciting going on in his life, and he's forgotten about you, at least at this point in time. 6. He's confused. He's confused about his feelings for you, and he's decided that taking a step back and avoiding you for a while can give him the time he needs to make up his mind. 7. His expectations are totally different from yours. You think he ignores you if he calls you over the phone less than 3 times a day. He thinks speaking to each other once a day is being clingy. Both of you have different expectations from each other, and one of you ends up feeling ignored. 8. The moral dilemma. He's cheating on his girlfriend or wife with you, and as the noose gets tighter around his neck, he thinks walking away from you is the best thing he can do. 9. He doesn't care. He's probably not ignoring you intentionally. He just doesn't care enough about you to think about you or your opinions. 10. He needs space. You're too clingy and needy, and he just wants his space. And you think he's ignoring you. 11. Imbalanced love. You just love him more than he does. And no matter what you do, you'll always be the one feeling miserable. 12. He's just too busy. He's truly busy, and as much as he wants to spend time with you, he's just got other priorities that need his time and attention. 13. You're in a love triangle you don't know about. He's started liking someone else, and you're taking up less space in his thoughts. 14. You misread the whole situation. He was never into you, and you've just been misreading the signs all the while. 15. He's trying to be honorable. He's realized that you actually like him and he doesn't want to lead you on. 16. You've fallen down his priority list. Both of you have evolved over time. He has different priorities in life now, and you've just been dropped down a notch or two. 17. He thinks you're too easy. Sometimes, a guy likes a good chase to know that a girl is worth it. And now that he's snagged you easily, he doesn't find wooing you or impressing you much of a challenge. 18. He has wandering eyes. He thinks the grass is greener on the other side. Even though he likes you and thinks you're a very nice person, he thinks he can find someone better. 19. He's freaked out. Why is he ignoring you? Probably because he likes you too much, and it scares him. He thinks it's better to ignore you now, than fall madly in love with you and get walked all over by you in the future because he doesn't believe you're as interested in him as he is in you. 20. He's a selfish guy. He's used you, and now he's over you. He probably hops from one girl to another. He sees no reason to stay in touch with you and pretend like he cares. 21. His phone died. Let's be real for a minute. Phones die all the time. Of course, we've come to expect people to keep their phones charged when they know they'll be away from a charging source. But people don't actually do that. We know that you're desperately searching for answers for why he's not responding, but maybe his phone died. Try to understand where he's coming from. His phone likely died, and he just isn't even aware you're trying to get in touch with him. Of course, this is valid only if he's been ignoring you for a few hours. But then again, not texting back for a few hours or a day isn't really called ignoring, is it? 22. He lost his phone. This one is really rare and almost borders on excuse territory, but it's still possible. Instead of ignoring you, he could have just lost his phone. It might have slipped out of his pocket while eating at a restaurant, and it also could have just fallen out of his pocket and onto the seat of his car. This could be a 1 in a million chance, but people do lose their phones. 23. He fell asleep. Okay, hear us out. We know it sucks when the guy you're texting falls asleep mid-conversation, but this happens. We're sure you've experienced some tired days where you can't help but fall asleep on the person you're texting. 24. He left his phone behind. This is another perfectly logical reason for his unresponsiveness. He just left his phone behind. He didn't bring it to the store, or out with friends for dinner. Sure, it's less logical nowadays, but there are still plenty of people who don't have their phones with them everywhere they go. 25. He doesn't have service. He can't get your messages if he doesn't have network or service. Depending on where he is, he could be stuck without a connection at all. If that's the case, he's obviously not ignoring you. He just can't reach you. Of course, this could easily be an excuse, which is why it's best to wait a few days before assuming he's ignoring you. If he's in a no-service zone, there's nothing he can do. 26. Something unexpected came up. You can't know every little thing in his life. Something serious could have randomly come up, and he can't get back to you. He could have been in an accident or had to rush out because someone he knows was in an accident. Life is full of unexpected things. Don't just assume he's ignoring you. This might be a rare instance, but anything could happen. 27. You're annoying him. When a guy ignores you, it really could be about something deeper. Honestly, you could be annoying him if you keep texting and calling. If you're sending text after text without a response, chill out. People don't like responding to those who are extra needy and clingy, and not in a cute way. So if this is you, it's time to lay down on flooding him with texts and calls. Remember that if you're being annoying, people will avoid talking to you. If you don't want him to stop talking to you entirely, don't be annoying. 28. You upset him somehow. Maybe you made a joke and insulted him. It's entirely possible that he's upset with you, and so he actually is ignoring you. Think about the things you've said and ask yourself if there's something you need to apologize for. Reflect on the things you said and on the exact time when his behavior started changing. You might not realize it, but maybe you said an offensive or insensitive comment that hit him hard. 29. He's playing hard to get. Playing hard to get isn't an exclusive girl thing, so be aware that guys do this now and then too. So it's a reasonable excuse if you're wondering, why is he ignoring me? He could just want more attention. Playing hard to get doesn't typically work all that well, but he might be doing it anyways. Perhaps, he's ignoring you to make you want him more. He's making himself unavailable so that you end up chasing him and wanting him more. 30. He only wants something specific from you. Truth be told, he might only want some naughty things from you. And because of that, he won't text you unless he actually wants to be with you one particular evening and he has nothing better to do. If he ignores you except for late at nights, that's the case. 31. He's testing you. This is a pretty shitty thing to do, but it's done sometimes. He might be trying to test how much you'd freak out if he stopped talking to you. It's like he's baiting you to see if you're the crazy type or if you're already obsessed with him. Don't give into it. Keep your cool and remain unaffected if this is the reason for him ignoring you. 32. You don't have anything interesting to say. Are you actually trying to have a conversation, or are you barely talking? If you're only talking about the same things you always do, he might ignore you just because he's bored with your conversations. If you don't share the same vibe or energy, it's easy for the conversation to get quite boring and dull. So if you're asking, why is he ignoring me, this could be the reason. 33. He's having a bad day. Would you rather he kept texting you but lashed out his bad mood on you, or stopped texting for a while to regain his cool? It's probably the latter. It's pretty mature of him if he stopped contacting you for a while for this reason. It means he doesn't want to project his bad mood and frustrations out on you, and he won't text you until he's feeling a bit better. So if he's having a bad day, he's probably going to ignore you for a bit. 34. He's overthinking things. If you just recently started dating, there are a lot of things you don't know each other yet. If he likes you a lot, it's normal to overthink every scenario of your relationship. Maybe he's confused about your label, exclusivity, or where your relationship is headed. If this is the case, he needs some time to think things through about your relationship. But he'll come back once he's thinking more clearly. 35. His family and friends don't like you. If you've been dating for a while, this is a huge possibility when a guy ignores you. Our friends and family play a massive role in the people we choose to date. So if you're thinking, why is he ignoring me? It could be because of his loved ones or closest friends. Maybe they don't think you're a good fit for him, which is frankly a valid reason. It still sucks, but it's an excusable reason for his behavior towards you. 36. He's shy. Look, not all guys are confident and aggressive when talking to you. Some are highly awkward and shy, and that's okay. So if this is him, he might just be shy. If you're wondering, why is he ignoring me? He's probably just working on the courage to talk to you and have an actual conversation with you without him being nervous. 37. He thinks you're too good for him. This reason completely sucks, we know, but it happens. Maybe he's ignoring you because you're not the type of girl he sees himself dating for the long term. He may be insecure and believe you'll leave him for someone else anyway. If you think girls are the only ones attracted to bad boys, think again, this can happen to guys too. So, why is he ignoring you? There could be so many reasons behind his ignoring you, both a combination of personal and non-personal reasons. For all you know, his reasons could be completely valid, such as forgetting his phone, going through something personal, or being busy with life in general. But generally, if a guy ignores you for several days or more, even if he seems active on social media, perhaps it's time you take a step back. He's probably not as interested in you as you are in him. And unless he clarifies his reasons for ignoring you with some very legitimate reason, it's best to just ignore him right back and move on to greener pastures. Use these 37 reasons to answer, why is he ignoring me? And now that you can decode what's on this guy's mind, ask yourself if pursuing a guy who ignores you is worth the effort at the